Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again with another episode of the Dortmund career mode, and we're coming into this one in pretty good form actually. We've had 2 wins and a draw so far in the league. I know we haven't as of yet had any European football, but that will be coming in this episode. But we start off in the opening game of this episode against Hanover, and that is a really nice finish from Marco Reus. Put us 1-0 up in the 18th minute. It was all about that first touch. The control was just absolutely perfect, and then he was able to slot it away into the bottom corner, and it wasn't long before Roy scored an absolute peach. He's gorgeous, absolutely dug that one out from underneath his feet, whipped it right into the top corner, and that is what Marco Reus is all about. He does that time after time in Ultimate Team, and finally it looks as if he's starting to try and find some actually genuine form in career mode. But we weren't done there for the first half. We're actually going to make it 3. Reus involved in the build-up this time, slotting through Rodrigo, gets a good turn on the defender. It was more just a hit and hope really with Rodrigo there. I knew it was on his left foot, so I tried to put it across the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, it was going to go into the back of the net. And Rodrigo again is going to get the turn on the defender here. Breakaway. This time he has more time and space to be able to slot the ball tidily underneath the goalkeeper in the 40th minute. And we are 4-0 up inside the first half. But we were actually going to concede here. This is a ridiculously long lobbed through ball through to Mame Buram-Juve. I had no idea that that was coming. They hadn't played any sort of ball like that whatsoever. And I tried to square him up with Felipe Santana there, but unfortunately he was able to get the shot past the defender, past the goalkeeper, and in off the post. But that was how the game was going to finish. The second half was pretty stale, to be completely honest, but a decent 4-1 win to open up the episode, bringing us into this Dortmund versus PSG game, the opening group game from the Champions League this season. We're starting a full-strength first 11, as are they, and as far as I can tell from their opening squad of 16, there aren't any new signings in there from the opening season, so it was definitely going to be an interesting game, considering obviously we've brought in some new talent. But we're going to go very, very close here. Marco Reus again doing the work up top, but unfortunately for us, Salvatore Sirigu was on hand to make a decent save. This time, Sirigu couldn't get anywhere near it, but Lewandowski actually hit the base of the post. So that was increasingly frustrating, but we were going to be able to take the lead just before half-time. Lewandowski getting the turn, hitting the post again, but this time it drops to Gundogan on the edge of the 6-yard, but basically around the penalty area, I think, and he slots it into the back of the net to give us a 1-0 lead at half-time. But they brought on Verratti during the half-time break for Mohamed Sissoko. Now, I don't know much about him, to be completely honest, but I know a lot of people have ranted and raved about him and are very, very keen on him, so I was going to have to be conscious of any sort of influence he was going to have on the game as we pushed forward into the second half. And we went close, and then they came close here, although Lucas really should have done better with that snapshot. He had a lot of space to be able to find either corner, and he just dragged the shot wide of the far post. But they were going to get themselves back in the game here. Another random lob through ball, and Ibrahimovic chests it down, and then a Paolo Di Canio, and that is just world class, absolutely world class. There was nothing I could do about that. Wiedefeld got down, got a hand to it, but there was just too much power behind it and he couldn't keep it out in off the post. But just a couple of minutes later, Marco Reus is making the right moves up top yet again, and we get another instant reply, 85th minute after that 82nd minute equaliser. That is how you find the near post, Lucas. Wonderful shot. Sirigu's positioning was a little bit suspect, perhaps didn't really cover his post as well as he could have done, and we were able to take advantage and pop the ball into the back of the net to give ourselves a 2-1 win and an opening 3 points in the Champions League. But there's no rest for the wicked. We come back to the league just 3 days later, Wednesday to Saturday, so we're starting a weakened side again. Piszczek and Wiedefeld are the only first teamers in this starting 11, but we come in, I think it's Mainz, isn't it, in this one? And you can see in the league, Dortmund, we sat third on goal difference behind Bayer Leverkusen, goal difference ahead of Wolfsburg, and as you would expect, Bayern Munich are sat top of the table, absolutely running away with it again. 4 wins from their opening 4 games, but we get a decent start in this one. Rodrigo, that wasn't really the best of shots. There was no real power behind it. It wasn't overly accurate, but the keeper just took his time trying to get down to it on his right-hand side and just wasn't able to keep it out. So we were fortunate enough to be able to take an early 1-0 lead, and then we're going to make it 2 here. Piszczek into Sahin, tried to turn on his right, realised it was Sahin on the ball, turned back to his left, and that was an old school just smack into the back of the net. 18th minute, 2-0 up. And then we pick up a corner in the first half stoppage time. Sahin has the best set piece delivery, so we're going to put him on it, and Santana gets up with an absolutely fantastic header. We'll watch the replay from that one, because that is a stupendous rise and a wonderful leap to flick the ball off his forehead right into that top left hand corner, and that is 3-0. And then we're going to make it 4 just inside the second half. Nangolan opens up the face of his body after it's been slotted through by Rodrigo, who's had a wonderful start to the season, by the way. Rodrigo and Royce really are the two players that are making the moves for us in this opening few games of the second season. We're really playing some fantastic football, scoring a lot of goals, keeping clean sheets. There was nothing we could do about that Ibra goal, to be completely honest. And we're just in great form. It is really promising. Although, as you can see, Bayern Munich, another 4-0 win for them. They match our results, so of course they will stay top of the league. 5 wins from 5. But we'll have a quick look at the league table in just a second after the media pick up on Shaw's first team opportunities, which he has done. We've got the depth in the squad now to be able to rotate almost a full 11 for when we get the close fixtures. You know, we have a game 3 days after 3 days after 3 days, playing Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Friday. It's been really intense. But as you can see, Munich are top. We're now second. Dortmund, Leverkusen are sat behind us, still with the game in hand, but our goal difference has been significantly boosted by that 4-1 and 4-0 win in the Bundesliga. So hopefully we can continue that form pushing forward. But of course, that is going to wrap this episode to a close. As you can see on screen, there will be links in the top left-hand corner to the previous episode in this series if you missed it. Of course, feel free to follow me on Twitter as well, at Chesnoid Gaming, and links on screen and in the description to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please, of course, do feel free to leave a like if you liked, and I will see you next time.